grading.
My name is Yusuf Muhammad Nasser.
I am Darvin Tempolong.
I am Darmasil Meresami.
I am Tanyaling.
My name is Tejari from Group 12.
Today we are
Representing the
Second part of our
Design project.
Previously, we have identified the problems, user needs and user requirements for phone holder for charging. Based on these informations, our group have generated 10 initial concepts to display the basic idea of the phone holder. These are the initial sketches of our phone holder design.
After we generate a 10 initial concept, we have to go through the concept selection process to screen 3 best concepts. For the first step, we prepare a metric based on the function versus form analysis and its selection criteria, which include easy installation process, stability, durability, portability, and convenience. Next, our initial concept will label from A to J to be evaluated against the existing reference concept in the market. The concept will evaluate by every team member individually based on the given metric and the selection criteria. We collected the evaluation to analyze on the concept which had ranked most by all members that had highest net score. After a thorough analysis, our team successfully picked 3 best concepts that complied to the required criteria.
These 3 concepts had been chosen for complying with the criteria very well previously. However, we managed to improve these sketches by combining some useful features from the rejected designs and had it drawn again in industrial sketches.
I will present about anthropometer. The visual is showing the table of Z-score and data anthropometer of Malaysian young adults. When using the phone holder, we will use our hands. So we will calculate the anthropometer based on the person's hand length and hand breadth and metagraph. When calculating this part of the hand, we divided the calculation into male and female. The following is the formula of the calculating anthropometer. To allow 95% of the people to use this product, we took out from the Z-score table which is Z is equal to 1.65. Other than that, mean and SD are from the data anthropometer, which is for males hand length is 18.63. The SD is 0.98. From this calculation, the hand length suitable for males need to be 19.88 cm. Next, provided the overall calculation of female hand length is 18.8 cm, well, hand breadth and metagraph which are 8.86 cm for male and 7.86 cm for females. In summary, this anthropometer data was used as one of the criteria to screen our final concept.
User interface analysis. User interface analysis consists of 3 types: affordance, mapping, constraints. Affordance, it should be obvious how a control is used. The user should know how to operate a control just by looking at it. Feedback, it should be obvious when a control has been used. For example, a phone holder of 400 affords listening to phone having certain bodies. In other words, for say a phone it is possible. Now mapping. Mapping is the relationship between controls and their movement or effects. If you reverse this, the control will not match users' expectation. If you reverse this, the control will not match users' expectations. So you will end up with poor mapping. And a cold shower when you want a hot constraint. Constraint a condition that need to happen for project to be successful, and constraints help narrow choices when you're creating a project. For example, about constraint, you might create a challenge of building a phone holder out of EPC 100% plastic or tore out of plastic cups. Consider constraints like the budget, amount of materials, type of materials, and the time allowed to you to complete the project.
For second screening process to select one final concept, we also develop personas for our product that is phone holder for charging. The personas was included as one of the selection criteria because it creates chance to understand our target audience deeply and is fundamental to avoid bias in selecting the final concept. Each team members create a persona of different characteristics based on potential customer data, which include a housewife, student, blog writer, traveler, and a dentist. We evaluate the concept in consideration of their needs and interests. Finally, we managed to screen down our final concept that comply with these three criteria. The concept with higher rank and the score was selected to build our prototype.
Comprehensive description of prototype features. First, the design. Design, it can be defined as a sequence of steps to solve users' problem or address specific needs in given market that starts from an idea to final project. Then the safety. The safety is the state of being safe, the condition of being insured from the harm or other non-desirable results. Safety can to allow to control of organized risks in order to release acceptable level of risk. To the physical appearance. Physical appearance describing some physical appearance just as a product of human being. For example, about physical appearance, a phone holder describe their dimensions and their color, and a human being describe their name, dimensions, and hair and eyes.
Continue. I will present about economic consideration on our prototype. The phone holder prototype developed provide easy reach when we compare to reference concept. This is because users do not have to worry about the phone failing with this prototype holder because it has cover well. The reference holder does not have closure edges. Next, with the prototype, user can use the phone conveniently without bowing their head because the holder can be held so that the user can use the phone according to their height. But compared to the reference concept, user need to lower head to use mobile phone, which can cause shoulder or neck pain in long time. The prototypes were built-in console to provide smooth hold and avoid splitting of the user hand, so that the user hardly needs pressure when handling the phone holder. To improve convenience, the holder design allowed users to perform their tasks without any physical complication, and anyone can understand the function of the prototype as it is displayed clearly affords. Lastly, to allow users to easily plug in the charger connecting to the cradle to charge the phone, this prototype provides a simple solution to charge the phone while placing in it the cradle without any excessive force.
Secondly, I will present about safety consideration on our prototype. The phone holder prototype developed considered anthropometry measurements, which is suitable for intern uses. The phone charger adapter that have been included together comply to safely certification requirements. Users can safely charge their phone while having it in the holder. However, the prototype includes two USB cable ports. Users need to avoid the cable from colliding when charging two devices at the same time.
Next, I will present about the usability testing. Besides ergonomy and safety consideration, we also conduct a usability testing to determine how well our prototype can function in given situation and elaborate how well the design contribute to its function. First, we tested the installation process, and according to our participant, it was easy to install, which they just need to plug in the charger, put the smartphone on the phone holder, and plug in the USB cable to the phone and charger. Second, we tested the stability of the phone holder. We have tested with two smartphones, which is a iPhone 6s with a weight of 143 gram and Redmi Note 7 with a weight of 186 gram. The phone holder can perfectly complete the first task, and even if it gets collide, the smartphone remains stable to charge. Thirdly, we tested the portability. We observed that it is portable, meaning that it can be taken anywhere and easy to relocate. Lastly, it is convenient to use because there is no any complex step compared to other phone holder.
We believe our prototype were fit in most of the evaluations carried out. We also drafted few business strategies that can be used to market our prototype later when it is completed as an end product. As an initial step, we can promote the holder in social media platforms like Facebook, which has 1 billion active daily users. The personalized data available makes it easier to market our product to our potential customers. Facebook ads would be effective particularly. In line to that, we can also utilize influencer marketing by collaborating with potential influencers in TikTok and Instagram. This strategy is fresh and effective, which is being practiced by many well-known brands. However, choosing effective influencers will be vital to reach the right audience. This strategy done well can generate genuine and positive traffic to our sales channels. Besides, conventional promotion method also will be useful, such as newspaper advertisement and pamphlet distribution in shopping malls. The promotion should include clear picture and detailed description of the features to give people a clear idea of the holder. The holder can also be part of store promotion, where a certain number of purchases would be rewarded with our holder as a free gift.